Learning languages allows an individual to learn about new cultures, and enables him to exchange experiences and knowledge between him and others. This enhances cultural awareness, and through culture, the person can build relationships with people in different regions of the world, as well as learn to respect different values, races and cultures, be able to listen to foreign films, music and literature in their original languages, and learn about the history of new countries, as the person can return look at his culture as well and understand it in a new way. How long do you think you'll need to achieve fluency in a new language? You may think it will take a long time until you reach the level that allows you to speak a new language as the mother tongue. The good news is that you can achieve fluency in conversation in much less time. What we mean by fluent conversation is the ability to chat about everyday habits with a native speaker at the speed of a regular conversation. This is what you need if your ultimate goal is to be able to meet foreign people, understand their culture, or integrate into their country. Simply put, there are some principles that you must follow if you want to learn a new language in a record period to reach the fluency of the conversation that we are talking about. Follow the video and you'll know on these principles. The most common complaint about learning a new language is that it is very difficult or that your ability is not at a level that makes you learn very quickly. In fact, the first reason for failure is that people cannot constantly practice the language. Make learning the new language a daily habit. To accomplish this, you need to develop daily habits in the new language. Habits are key to changing behavior, because when formed you don't need to rely on willpower or motivation. For example, if you are used to brushing your teeth before bed every day, and you go to bed without doing this, you will not need to pull out of bed and brush your teeth, but will push you to that daily habit. In the same way, you can make learning the new language a daily habit, by making it a routine in your life, and rewarding yourself when you feel you have advanced in education, because positive reinforcement increases your chances of success. In order to do this, you only need 15 minutes a day to learn regularly by using a language book or application on your mobile phone or listening to foreign podcasts. The second most common reason people excuse themselves for not being able to learn languages is because they have a bad memory. But the problem is not as much about memory as it is about technology in education. To increase your vocabulary in the most practical way, follow these tips. First, learn similar vocabulary in different languages. For example, there are many words common to Romantic languages like Spanish, French and Italian. You can find these words easily on the internet. Pronunciation will be somewhat different, so check that with Forvo, for example, which is a free site where you can listen to native speakers who speak words. Secondly, learn the most frequently used words in the new language. To achieve fluency at the language level, you'll need to know at least 50,000 words. But to be fluent in conversation you only need to learn a small portion of that 2,000 to 3,000 words. Focus on common vocabulary in the language that is frequently used in everyday questions and routine conversations. Third, learn words related to you. This is by focusing on the topics that are important to you or that arise in your daily life, such as focusing on the vocabulary associated with your business or leisure activities. Fourthly, use a notebook and take it with you everywhere. Write relevant vocabulary in a journal instead of recording it on a device. Studies have shown that writing significantly improves your ability to remember information. Researchers believe that the reason is that writing is slower and involves deeper mental processing. Immerse yourself in free resources. The internet is packed with many free language resources that you can use as learning reference material. You can also use podcasts when you have at least a middle level, but it is best to use TV and movies at first. You can also view international news in the language you want to learn because the news and pictures you view, as well as clear speech, help you capture new words. Speak from the first day. There are 3 options: either find original speakers to speak with, which can be done from free websites on the internet that provide you with language exchange meetings that you can attend, such as Meetup. Another option is to attend group language classes where you can meet face-to-face with another person and rotate education with other learners, but these classes are often as slow as learners are slow. The third and most effective option is to take individual lessons, such as online lessons that give you extensive training by talking to a local and experienced language teacher. Finally, enjoy a journey to learn a new language. If you abide by all the preceding principles of learning, dear viewers, I guarantee that your mastery of the conversation in the new language will not take more than 12 months. During these months, the learning journey will require constant stimulation, and willpower will not be sufficient to motivate you to continue learning. For that, you need to enjoy your flight all the time. Because the fun encourages you to daily practice the new language. Do things you enjoy and focus on the topics that matter to you. Hello. Don't be afraid, I am back to you again. If you have completed the video up to this point, you really want to learn, so I will reward you with a basic rule of language learning that you should be aware of. That is, it does not specify a specific time period, but rather enjoy. Learning the language is nothing but a trip. You do not have the ability to control its speed, so you should avoid setting a timetable. For example, don't say at the end of the year, I will have mastered this language. This matter will transform it from an enjoyable language for learning to pressure that stresses you with tension and anxiety and loses you focus. If you got here, write in the comment mind journey to let us know how many people are interested in this type of video. Greetings to you.